It's really ready to go.
Fucking stuttering! Fucking stuttering! Fucking stuttering!
Take me by the hand, take me by the hand, take me by the hand, take me by the hand. He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. Me by the hand. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Fucking stuttering!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, I'm bending the head. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Hey darling, you can smile more. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. That's what we fucking do. Fuck off! Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cup. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. You're some Hollywood posh bitch. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Kitty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Fucking stuttering!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. I'm gonna make quad your main balls. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. You got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. So fucking crazy. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Fuck off. Fire, fire, big pants flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. She's like, it's so. Oh look, what a coincidence. God damn, I hate this thing. I can't say the word tampon. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day! Fuck off! We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda. Twat waffle! That's all you fucking are! Twat waffle! Fuck off! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! Fuck your immersion! Guess what? Fucking pronouns! You take everything we love and you just can't help! Shovel! You are dog shit! Fucking crap! Ideology! It's single solitary fucking thing!
Good afternoon, everybody.
It's afternoon tea with Az. I'm your host, as always, Az from Hill versus Babyface. The year is 2026. So Buck Rogers is still in space frozen. That's all I know right now. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, I love such a good theme tune. I've got the curtain open. You know, the curtain which blocks the window. The curtain is open because that's the east over there, and the sun doth rise. You see, so I can't have the curtain open, otherwise the natural sunlight will go on the vintage Transformer boxes, and we can't have that because that creates fading. So I have to have it closed. But once the sun has gone over the yardarm after midday, we can open up the curtain and allow the natural organic vitamin D to come flowing in. And it means I don't have to put that bloody ring light on, which absolutely knackers me eyes. It makes me so tired. It gets in there and it's just like, oh, my eyes, they are heavy. I cannot keep them open. Maybe I'm just bored. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I am just bored. Hey, I want to start off the stream by saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. The last time we spoke, mono, eat mono, it was a completely different year. Completely different year. There was a 2, there was a 0, there was a 2. What? Wait. I know some of you are going, well, that's 3 out of the 4 right now. But it was a 5. It was a 5, and now it's a 6. Things be different now. Things be different now. Nothing happened last night. Was it last night? I don't know. News travels so quickly nowadays. I just know that a dictator was removed from power, and the TDS crew are mad. I don't know too much about Venezuela or anything like that. I do know about, the drug cartel and this push that they got them into power, and how the Venezuelans are not too happy. You can add a few of them. Hondurans. They're not happy with their dictator either. The UK, we're not happy with our dictator here either. I heard that some US planes just landed in the UK. Multiple US planes. I'm kind of hoping that they're going to black bag Keir Starmer. And then with a bit of luck, Osama bin Laden his ass over the Atlantic. Oh, shit. Yeah, Christmas is already gone. Ah, bugger. Yeah. That's a pain in the ass, isn't it? Oh, well. I'll put it on my 2026 list for Santa. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I got a bump. I've got a bump. What's the bump? Whatever it is, I got rid of the bump. There's a bump. Now there's not a bump. There you go. Look, you can see where the bump was. Anyway. And it just kind of gets you thinking. It's like when the daycare center thing. And that feels like it was a year ago. I'm sure it was this week. The Somali daycare center scam. Now, I've been saying, if you've listened to streams, particularly if you've listened to Rip and the Silverback, because I kind of sometimes have a wee bit of a hot take there, you know. But I've been saying for a long time, how does somebody come into government or the Senate and be in debt, and then a few years later they're a multi-millionaire when they only get paid like 170 grand a year? How does that happen? How does I mean, we all know how it happens. There's only one way that it can happen, and that's through massive corruption. It's the only possible answer. You think the fucking hocking t-shirts at the car boot sale? Well, it shows here that you were $35,000 in debt at the start of your term in 2019, and here we are 6 years later, you know, 'cause it's 2025, and you're worth $19 million. Can you care to explain that, please? Oh, yeah. Look, every Sunday, I'm down at my local car boot sale. I'm fucking hocking t-shirts, mugs, keychains. I'm making a killing. No, you're taking colossal bribes and embezzling money. That's what government's there to do. It's a career. It's a career of criminality. Very organized and state institutionalized corruption. We all know that. They know that we know that. We know that they know that we know that they know that. But we can't do anything about it. So they're like, well, they can't do anything about it. So fuck it. We'll keep going. So you had these, now apparently this whole Minnesota business with the Somalis, that's been going on for like years. I think like at least 2020. Not the actual fraud. That's probably been going on for much longer. But the actual discovery of the fraud was like 5 years ago. And as most thing does in government, it just seems to go around, you know, just nothing happens. So it's been brought again back into the public zeitgeist because somebody, you know, a few people decided to go and do a thing. And then, you know, some Somalis came on TV to say this is just bullshit while wearing $2,500 sunglasses. Now, I'm not trying to have a go at nobody, right? I'm not trying to have a go at nobody, but I swear to God, when I used to go to daycare as a kid, there wasn't any fucking person working for a daycare that was wearing $2,500 sunglasses. How much do you get paid a year? You know, so let's say daycare center. I get paid. I'm going to be very generous here. $30,000 a year, right? Okay. And you bought yourself a $2,500 pair of sunglasses to what? Wear in front of the fucking kids? Well, I mean, maybe. But anywho, I'm sort of drifting. I'm drifting off because the whole thing's so farcical. So once again, the corruption is exposed. And what happens? Is there like utter outrage? You know, are people demanding? Well, some people are. Another group of people, however, are just like, do you know what? It's really racist to expose fraud by illegal immigrants. And I'm just like, sorry, Karen. Yeah, it's like really racist to expose fraud on illegal immigrants because you're only doing it because they're illegal immigrants from a different country. Are you okay? Can you smell toast? Touch the tip of your nose if you can smell toast. Absolutely insane. Insanity. So last night or the night before, 24 Navy SEALs came knocking at my door. The Venezuelan president, aka drug lord numero uno, who's been screaming at the United States, you want me? Fucking come get me, bitches. Literally, though, I'm not even kidding. I might have slightly, taken liberties with the way, but he's been screaming into a microphone, come get me. Come get, you know where I am, come get me. Well, guess what? You got. You fucking got. And what we're seeing now, we're seeing a lot of Venezuelan people very happy because their dictator has been removed from power. Fucking Karen. Excuse me, please. I'd like to speak to the manager. Those poor Venezuelans. The orange man's doing his dictatorship. And they're like, fucking shut up, Karen. It's okay, little Venezuelan woman. I, the white liberal woman of America, I shall speak for you. We don't want you to speak for us. We're happy the fucking cunt's gone. No, you must understand. Trump is literally Hitler if Hitler was a Nazi. No, that's what Karen probably would say. But Hitler was a Nazi. Exactly. See, I've already been proven right. I swear to God, right? Tomorrow morning, Trump could announce. I've got no, I don't give a fuck about American politics. I really don't. I think you're fucking mental. I really do. But just as an outsider looking in, I swear to God, Trump could announce tomorrow that he's discovered a cure for fucking cancer. We've discovered a cure for cancer. I've paid for it out of my own pocket. And we're about this afternoon, we are going to start administering it to cancer victims all around, not just in the United States, all around the fucking world. And we're going to annihilate this. You know what? Karen would be like, can I speak to the manager, please? He's evil. He's injecting people against the will. Maybe they want to have cancer. I know, but I mean, I might not care, but it cares about me. You might not care about politics, but politics cares about you. It doesn't. It just cares about how much money it can take from me. It doesn't care about me in the slightest. Doesn't care about what it can do for me, what it can do for my neighborhood, what it can do for my community, what it can do for my county. He's just interested in how much money he can take from me. That's it. That is the necessity of government, is to see how much money they can take. Tax you for this, tax you for that, tax you on top of tax, and that's not even joking. We get paid, we get taxed on what we paid. We then take what we've got left with that, and then we got put fuel in the cars. The fuel has been taxed to hell. So we're paying for the. Then we go to the fucking supermarket where we're taxed on it. That's all. They just want your money. They just want your money. Just want your money. So yeah, it's been an interesting week where you would have thought, I'm trying not to be naive here, but you would have thought there were certain things which happen. Oh yeah, you die, you get taxed. Your fucking house, you buy a house, your house gets taxed. You rent a house, your house still gets taxed. But you would have thought, like with the Somali fraud, don't you think exposing fraud, government fraud, don't you think that's a good thing that it's been? No. Why not? Because we don't like him. Okay. Hey, Chihuahua. But it's been a fun week as regards to that. By the way, Will's gay. Oh, so's the one from Stranger Things. Hey-oh! Wait. We'll get on to Mr. Smith later on. Haven't we? Haven't we known this for a long time now? Wasn't the dude? Anyway, we'll get to it when we get to it. We'll get to it when we get to it. But there's a nice. There doesn't appear to be a cloud in the sky today, and we've had like cloud cover here in the UK for what feels like freaking years now. And I think this is potentially the first time I've seen a sun in about 2 months. Sheesh. That's right. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So getting a little bit of natural light, that artificial one can fucking do one. So what else? 2026. I got an itch here. I don't know. I think I've been bitten by the AIDS scarab or something. I don't know. Like there's no, but it can't be an insect. There's no insects about. So what bit me? An invisible rabid fox. Looks like there's 2 puncture marks. Did I black out on stream? And did some guys in white coats come in and inject into my arm? And then I just sort of like came back round and I was straight into the sentence that I'd said before. Think I got bit by the gay? Well, maybe. Maybe. Speaking of gay, I just love that meme going around of if you don't know what happened at the end of Stranger Things finale, Mike is telling all the other people, he's telling them their future. He's like, guess, this is what's going to happen to you when you grow up. And Mike's and Will's happy ending is that he's in a gay bar. And we're not even kidding. He's in a gay bar. He's in a gay bar. And I love the meme that people have done where it's just got the picture of Will at the bar, at the gay bar, but he's at the bar in the gay bar. It's a distinction which needs to be made. And then you've got Jeffrey Dahmer behind him. Got Jeffrey Dahmer about to chat him up. Do you wanna go back to my place and we'll take some photographs? Sure. It's so good. It's so funny. It's so funny. And everything on my Instagram reel, everything that is pertaining to Stranger Things is literally them either taking the piss out of Eleven's face in every scene, or the fact that Will is gay. It didn't seem to go down too well. It didn't seem to go down too well, the finale, but it was a bit shit. But as I've said, I've never been a huge fan. I very much enjoyed the first season of Stranger Things. I thought the first season was really good, really interesting. But I don't think Stranger Things has been good ever since. I think it's been mid ever since. I think it's a very mid show. Season 2 was not very good. Season 3 was not very good. I didn't think massively of season 4. It was better. And then I only managed an episode in 16 and a half minutes of season 5. And in seeing the finale, I felt like I really hadn't missed much story at all. In watching the finale, I felt like I've missed barely anything. Oh, Vecna's stolen some kids, and oh, what a surprise! The military's after 11 again. Didn't it feel like in every single season, 11 was just doing the same thing? I'm going to go and be experimented on again, or I'm going to go back to where I was experimented on again and be experimented on again. Sometimes with my blessing, sometimes without my blessing. It just felt like that every fucking season. Oh no, the military are chasing me again. Now this person's chasing me. But I wasn't a massive fan. Just saying. Wasn't a massive fan. Anywho, I have no idea what I was talking about. I got bit. I got a. Could it have been a spider? I don't know. Could have been a spider. Anyway, 2026. It's a new year, and everybody's excited. Maybe too elaborate a word. Expectant. Desperate. There's a good one. Fucking desperate. Yeah, maybe I'll get spider powers. Or just grow 8 arms. That just means I can squeeze more tits at once. Anyway. I was always told never do any New Year's resolutions, right? And if you do a New Year's resolution, you never start on January the 1st. Because by January the 3rd, you've given up on it. I was always told to wait about a week to 2 weeks before initiating your Plan. And it's not a New Year's resolution, it's a plan for the year. So you take 2 weeks at the beginning of January to strategize, formulate a plan, construct a plan of what you want to do in 2026. And then after that's done, you're 2 weeks into January, you start to focus on it. Because most people who are focusing on their plans have already given up by 2 weeks. So you've got that sort of initial adrenaline burst or that pressure of having to start something at a specific date out of the way. You formulated a plan. You can go into your plan. Bang. That is my advice. That is my advice. For when it comes to New Year's resolutions or whatever you want to call them. I do, though, have a work resolution, okay, for my YouTube channel. And I'm going to try. So I'm already going to fail tomorrow. No, man. What I want to do is I want to release a video, one video a day, Monday to Friday. No videos on Saturday, no videos on Sunday, but a video a day, not like a 2-minute one, like a proper video, at least 10, 12 minutes long. A video a day, Monday to Friday. And then I've got my streams, which is Tuesday, Real BBC, Wednesday, Ripping a Silverback, Friday, Friday Night Tights, Sunday, Afternoon Tea with Az, Sunday Fun Day. So that is a plan. And it's a plan, by the way, that I've already stuck to. I have released a video on Thursday, the 1st of January, and Friday, the 2nd of January. Yesterday was the 3rd, today's the 4th. So there will be a video tomorrow coming out on the 5th of January. Just one video, no more than one video. Not gazillions of videos. Just get one video a day. Because I do so many streams, I think that's fine. The gaming channel will start to get its next gaming playthrough starting this month. Which I think is going to be Arkham Asylum. Now, as regards to video game streaming, boobs. I think the next time I'll do some, well, we do Sunday Fun Day, which is video game streaming. But I think the first big playthrough of the year is going to be Resident Evil Requiem. AKA Resident Evil 9, which I think is due for release in February. So for gaming content, it will be on the gaming channel, which will be rebranded to the gaming and hobby channel. Now, I've got some stuff going on. Actually, I think it's a, I think it's like a microfiber that stabbed me or something. I don't know. Anyway. As I've already said, and I'm sorry to be vague about this, but it is what it is. Oh, cope line. Things are going to be a little bit disruptive at the first start of the year. So there will be a period where I won't be able to do that. but there'll be a very specific reason why. Can't go into it at the moment. But that will be the drive. So for the most part, I'll be doing one video a day, Monday to Friday, plus my regular streams. And yeah, I think that would be sufficient enough to bore the shit out of you. So there we go. Why is TikTok just full of fucking retarded women? I don't have TikTok open, but everyone takes all the retarded women from TikTok and then they post them on other social media platforms. Instagram, X. And they're like, hey, look at this retarded woman from TikTok. And you're just like, why do I need to see this? I tell you what, I tell you what. I have to. Years ago, I wouldn't have been able to control myself, but today I control myself. But I hate those Insta reels or those where it's some mildly pretty woman in her 20s. Let's just describe them as a mildly pretty woman in their 20s because they're caked in makeup and push-up bras and all that kind of stuff. And then they put underneath it, do I look pretty? And would you date somebody like me? I can never find a boyfriend. I don't know why. And it's done purely for engagement. It's done purely for the simps to just be like, oh, don't fucking date you. I think you're really pretty. And I very much like to hang up. And I just want to put, no, you're a fucking ugly cunt. But I can't because I know it's there for that as well. It's just there for that engagement. It doesn't matter if that comment is complimentary or vitriolic. It's just there for that attention. Get the attention. And I'm just like, I just want to put, fuck off, you ugly cunt. But I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy and I don't. I'm a good boy and I don't. Every time I see some dopey fucking cow, though, some dopey fucking cow coming from TikTok. You got one that cut what? They can't be more than like what, 21, 22 years of age, right? And they've got the camera positioned downwards. And they're leaning over it, right? They're leaning over it as if they've got some sort of leverage on you. And they just go, here's my take on the political position in America or Venezuela or Israel, Palestine right now. And like, shut up! You ain't got a fucking clue what you're talking about! Shut your fucking mouth! But I can't bite. I can't bite. As with glasses is handsome. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah. Yeah, very handsome. Gorgeous, one might say. Some might say sexual panther. I might be one of those people that say it. But it's this weird, because I've already said I don't like politics. I don't like getting involved in politics. I think politics makes retards of us all. But there is There is something about a woman in her fucking early 20s, liberally minded, of course, that somehow feels we need to listen to her take on absolutely everything that's going on planet Earth right now. I'm Stacy. I'm 21. I'm still at college, and I'm currently doing a psychology degree, and I'm here to give you my take on Donald Trump's decision to go into Venezuela and to shut the fuck up! You're doing a psychology degree. You're not even fucking taking it seriously. What you gonna do with that psychology degree when you leave college? What you gonna get? What job are you gonna get, Stacy? What job are you gonna get? A fucking waitress! That's what job you're gonna get. Now kindly put the coffee in the bag and shut up, Stacy. As a 22-year-old liberally minded woman based somewhere in a fucking blue state, I feel it's necessary for me to give you my position on how good the new mayor or whatever he is of fucking New York's position on getting rid of individualism and turning us all into a collective, and why. Shut your fucking mouth! Can you put my coffee in the bag and shut the fuck up, Deborah? We don't need to hear. We don't need to hear. It's bad enough listening to the wankers that think they know what they're talking about. It's bad enough the political pundits posting, well, actually, having studied Straczynski's string theory, I've decided to come to the... Oh, my fucking God. Sorry. Who's there? I don't give a fuck. And I'm here to stay. I'm moving in. I'd like a fucking room, 3 squares a day, and for you to ferme la fucking bouche. Because most of the time, every fucking political pundit, whether they're right or left, they just go, well, I've looked at all the information and realized that the people who like this are the opposing side, ergo I don't like it by some... Oh, fuck off. Oh. We've got nothing to talk about. Okay, I've got a great idea. Okay, follow me on social media with this one. Right, gotcha. The Jews did everything. Do you think that's good? Think we can get away with that one? Yeah. What do you think, Candice? Erica tried to kill Charlie? Ow! Oh my God. You know, if we drew a line between each of the first letters of every sentence, it comes across as a Star of David. It's proof. It's proof. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Okay. Anything else? Anything else you need to grift about? Anything else? Anything else for your content, for your channels? Anything? Any other crazy theories? Who's been doing what with who and where and why and why? Oh my God. I'm literally waiting, literally waiting now, because we're all Hitler. Remember, we're all Hitler. Everybody's Hitler now. I heard what you said. I disagreed. So you're now Hitler. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what happened? What's going to happen next? Because some dumb fuck politician is going to do something dumb fuck, yeah. And these weirdo, stupid, they're just literally going to be like, well, he's on my side, therefore I gotta defend this now. Okay. Yes, I actually think it's a good thing that the police went in and they massacred all those people in that part of the country so that they could steal their houses. That's actually a good thing. That's where we'll be. We'll just be fucking. Well, you don't like war crimes, so I guess we're pro war crime. Oh, okay. Okay. But half of it's already happening. You've got your dumbest fucking dickhead on the planet, Hassan Piker, goes off to China to fake he's a champagne socialist. He's as far from a commie as you'll ever get. Dresses up like Chairman Mao. I'm something of a communist myself, don't you know? Just don't go anywhere near my money. Just don't go anywhere. Just don't take. But other than that, I'm something of a communist. Okay. Okay. Oh. Let's say Asmongold had a dog and Asmongold shocked his dog live on stream. What do you think the reaction would be? What do you think the reaction would be? We all know what the reaction would be. We all know. It's literally he's on our team, so we just agree with everything he says and does. What's that? Destiny says there should be a genocide of right wingers. Well, he's on my team, so I guess I agree with genocide now. I hate it all. I hate it all. Every fucking little bit of it. Every little bit of it. And it all starts with those stupid cows on TikTok. That's how it fucking starts. So in 2026, I don't give a fuck about any weirdos' politics. I don't give a fuck. You can all fuck off. All of you. Red, blue, fucking magenta, burnt sienna, gold. I don't give a fuck. You can all fuck off. The only politics that I'm going to be interested in is the war between the Decepticons and the Autobots. Okay? That's the only fucking politics I'm getting involved with. Other than that, I'm good. Oh, yeah, the politics cares about you. Well, guess what? Politics can fucking sit right on that. Yeah? Pick an orifice, fucking sit on it. Now I've got to sniff my sandalwood candle because it's very soothing. Oh. I was actually thinking of having an Autobot insignia tattoo put on. That's what I was thinking. Thinking maybe I get an Autobot insignia there. Maybe. You know. Just thinking about it. Oh, what else is going on? What else is going on? Before we go into the other stuff. Oh, there's Ric Flair. Probably not sober, but good luck. Good luck to that. Oh yeah, I saw some. Actually, do you know what? I saw some people posting pictures of Tom Welling. If you don't know who Tom Welling is, Tom Welling played Clark Kent in Smallville. And I saw some what can only be described as, dumb fucks. And they posted a picture of Tom Welling from 2001, first season of Smallville. And then they post, by the way, where he's about 20, I think he's 24 years of age in real life when he started Smallville. And then they posted a picture of Tom Welling now. And he's about 48 years old or something. And he looks for like 47, 40, whatever he is. About 47, I think. 46, 47. Anyway. Fuck, now I'm going to have to find out for sure because I think he's 47. I'm going to check. Tom Welling, age. He's 48. I was right first time. So somebody then posts a picture of him now, 48 years old. I think he was on his farm. He's outside on his farm. Somebody takes a shot. For 48 years old, I think he looks great. He looks fantastic. And then underneath the picture, and I want to stress again that the first picture was taken when he was 24 years old in 2001. And underneath these two pictures, they put, "What the fuck happened to Tom Welling?" We need to shut social media down with immediate effect. Immediate effect. There should be a worldwide law passed that any social media sites should immediately be shut down. Immediately. TikTok, Instagram, X, Blue Sky, Truth, Threads, Beds, Neds, whatever. Immediate effect shut down. MySpace, shut it down. Well, the person knew, again, it's just for clicks. It's just for engagement because they know it's going to get people mad. Facebook, get it down. They know that people are just going to start going, can't a person fucking age? I hate engagement farming. So I'm just going to tweet out, engagement farming, do you agree, yes or no? I hate it. I hate engagement farming. And do you know what? Even some people that I follow, they fucking do it. They fucking do it. They'll be posting some, you won't have heard from them for a little bit. And then you'll just see that their name pops up in your timeline. You're like, oh, I haven't seen such and such for a few weeks now. What are they up to? And then you look at what they posted and it's like, hey, everybody, what's your favorite film? And I'm suddenly like, are you trying to engagement farm me, you fucking cunt? There's an account. I won't say who it was. I don't follow them anymore. But there was an account and all they could do was fucking engagement farm. That's all they could do. Every time they popped up on the timeline, it'd just be like, hey, everyone, what's your favorite color? I know which city you fucking live in, mate. I know which city you fucking live in. I'll find you. I'll find you. I'll hunt you the fuck down. I'll find you. Hey, what's your favorite type of food? I'll find you. I'll hire a private dick. And by that, I don't mean detective. I mean, he's going to come around and fuck you in the ass. I cannot stand engagement farming. Does my fucking head in. Clickbait thumbnails can be, it depends when you say clickbait thumbnail, right? Because sometimes clickbait gets a raw deal. An attractive thumbnail doesn't mean that it's clickbait. It just means it's a well-constructed, good thumbnail. A clickbait thumbnail is showing something on the thumbnail which doesn't happen in the video, right? So it'd be like, I don't know, 201 Bulgarians die by shoving their heads up the arse of asphyxiation is the title, right? And then the thumbnail is Sydney Sweeney's tits. That's clickbait. That's clickbait. But a good thumbnail, an attractive thumbnail, a funny thumbnail that does represent what's going on, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh. But engagement farming, oh man. Hey guys, haven't been around for a while. I've been doing a little bit of traveling. What's your favorite country? Get the fuck off my timeline. Take your shitty little engagement. Oh, and then, right? One of them for some reason just hits. It just hits. All the fucking retards are out. It's a fucking retard holiday. And they're all like, oh yeah, my favorite food's lasagna. And suddenly, that tweet, that post, whatever you want to call it, suddenly gets a lot of traction. It's got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 likes on it. So then what happens, right? You think the nightmare's over, and then guess what? The fucking cunt retweets it because it's doing all right, because it's doing well. Hey, do you know what? This one's got 3,000 likes. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to retweet my own tweet. Oh, I fucking hate. Hey, I just want to go to my notifications. I just want to go to my notifications because I want to see if this thing is still kicking around from a few days ago, right? A few days, because I like a good shit post. Yeah, I'm very happy with doing a nice little bit of shit posting. Wind some people up, turn the social media off, go to bed. Everyone's screaming at each other. Wake up the next day. That's cool. I like it. I like a good little bit of shit posting. What I don't like is when I shit post and then the people, and then just because I don't care, I do a shit post because I don't, I'm here we go. It's not too far away. Here we go. Let me show you this, right? Right. This is Billie Eilish and Nicki Minaj. I'm going to let you guys into a little secret, okay? Just between us girls, right? I don't give two fucks about either of them. Crazy, hey? 50-year-old fucking white boy from Yorkshire doesn't give a shit about Billie Eilish or Nicki Minaj. Crazy stuff, right? But for some fucking reason, and I have no idea why, I cannot recollect in any capacity, for some fucking reason, this post comes across my timeline. Billie Eilish Spotify. Billie Eilish has blocked Nicki Minaj on all social media. And I'm thinking to myself, how could I possibly fucking give a shit? How could I? Me, personally, not you guys. You guys, you might love Billie or you might be all in on Nicki for all I care. I don't care. But this comes across my timeline and I don't give a fuck. So I'm saying to myself, well, if this is going to come across my timeline, I'm going to drop a shit post. Right? I'm going to drop a shit post. Billie Eilish has blocked Nicki Minaj on all social media. Me, racist. That's it. That was all I did. Racist. One word. Racist. Haha, there's my shit post. Fuck off! 32,000 likes. Fuck off! I don't care. I don't need the fucking Nicki army to start coming along and yeah, you're right. She is racist for doing that. I don't fucking care. Engagement. Fucking God, fuck off. And you might say to yourself, but as, come on now, mate. You'll get some of that Elon bucks for that. 32,000 likes. You'll get some of that Elon bucks. Do you know what? No, you fucking won't. Let me read an email to you. This email came through on... That's Gary. That's Primetime Toys. Come on, where is it? X. There you go. Here we go. January the 3rd. X monetization. You got paid. Hey, heel versus babyface. You've been paid $105. Now, I know it's free money for shit posting. But if you're like, what, $105? That's not for that one post. That's for all the shit posting I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. Which includes that. 105. I remember, I think it was during the Starfield thing. When Actman was doing his thing. And I think one of the things that Actman said was he's just getting his Elon clicks, he's getting his X money. I'm just like, you fucking kidding me? I was getting like $45 fucking dollars every 2 weeks. I just had to do one video on fucking YouTube and it would take 10 times as much. They're only doing it for Elon bucks. You get paid nothing. Nothing. God, dear goodness me. You can't even do a good, well-paid shit post nowadays. And there was another one. I can't remember. It's about, let's say, a year ago, and I can't even remember what it was. And my post got 14 million impressions from Twitch, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. 14 million impressions on one video, on one tweet. And I was just like, we're gonna feed well this month. We're gonna be feeding. This is gonna be my biggest fucking X amount ever. Comes around, X, you've been paid. The amount, $74. I'm like, it had 14 million impressions. $74. $73, $74. Around that. Come on. Oh. You see, you can't get properly paid on X for some good shit posting. All right. This is why it's never gonna work for Twitch, for Twitter, for X, for whatever the fucking thing it is. If you can't get shit posts for likes, you can't get shit posts for impressions, what can you get? So you trying your hardest with some good old fashioned shit posting, and then that fucking twat comes along on your timeline again. Hey everyone, it's really hot outside. Do you prefer sandals or do you go barefoot? I'll fucking find you. I'll find you. Tell me, do you bleed? You will. And they're there, they're just happy. They're just happy with a little fucking shitty engagement anyway. Oh. Anyway, it's enough. It's enough of that. It's enough of that. Most of X is just retweeting TikToks. So's Instagram. Or here's the new one. Somebody will post a thing on it. Right. If you right. Ooh, you've got me down a fucking rabbit hole now, sunshine. Instagram is full of somebody, and you don't know who came up with a funny thing, and then 1 billion people copying the exact thing that they did. That's Instagram. Somebody will do something funny, and then you'll scroll down, and your timeline will be full of a million other people copying the same fucking thing. That's Instagram. And the other thing that's on Instagram, well, apart from your thoughts, have a look. My tits are absolutely massive. Do you think I'm pretty? I will fucking stick my finger between them. That one. Right fucking. Turn your caps lock off. The next one is somebody does a funny post, but the person who's going to steal it is too lazy to even recreate it with somebody else. And what they do is they just post themselves down at the bottom going, fucking nodding and pointing at the fucking thing. Next to it, 58 million likes. You're like, what? It's not even fucking theirs. They've stolen it. And then everything, of course, at the bottom has TikTok, because that's where it's all stolen from in the first place. It was all stolen from fucking TikTok in the first fucking. Oh, blimey. Oh, I have an idea for a thing, though. I have an idea for a thing which involves minimum effort but potential maximum. Anyway, because that's what we do on YouTube, of course. You're just gonna that internet theory. Bots talking to bots, creating stuff that bots are talking to each other about. Okay. Right. Let's get into Monsieur Smith. Not me personally, not my type. But it looks like Monsieur Smith would like to get into somebody else. Variety. Will Smith is being sued by a tour violinist for sexual harassment and wrongful termination. Uh-oh. Is he trying to get jiggy with it? Is he trying to get jiggy wiggy with it? Will Smith has been sued. That's a past tense. Is he being sued or has he been sued? If he has been sued, then there's an outcome. But if he's being sued, then it's in the process of. Anyway. By a tour violinist who was accusing the rapper of sexual harassment, wrongful termination, and retaliation. So he's being sued. So you got your... Anyway. Wrong. In the suit filed Tuesday and reviewed by Variety, well, he can't have been reviewed very hard because you thought he had been sued. When he's not, he's currently being sued. Anyway. Musician Brian King Joseph names Smith and Treble Studio Management as defendants and accuses Smith of quotation marks predatory behavior and quotation marks deliberately grooming and priming Mr. Joseph for further sexual exploitation. I hope it gives the age of this gentleman. Because if you want to use the word grooming and you're over, 18 years of age, then I know. While on his Based on a True Story 2025 tour this past spring. The suit alleges that Smith hired Joseph in November of 2024 to perform at a show in San Diego and was subsequently invited to join his 2025 tour and play on his upcoming album. As their relationship grew closer, Smith told Joseph that, quote, well, it's what he's claiming, so it's not necessarily a quote. It's what's been claimed. Unless Will said, yep, absolutely said that. You and I have such a special connection, and I don't have with anyone else. Absolutely not my wife. Well, she's being railed by my son's best friend. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Among other similar expressions. How much am I getting paid? I don't know. I want to find out, Lady Erin. I want to find out. Let's find out, shall we? Joseph, who had previously competed on America's Got Talent, that's in quotation marks for some reason. Why is America's Got Talent? Why is America's Got Talent in fucking quotation marks? Joined the first leg of Smith's tour in March 2025 for a show in Las Vegas, where hotel rooms have been booked for the band and crew members. His suit claims that his bag, which contained his hotel room key, went missing for several hours before management found and returned it to him, and that members of management were the, quote, only individuals with access to his room. Right. Later that night, Joseph returned to find that somebody had, quotation marks, unlawfully entered the room and left behind belongings, including wipes, a bottle of HIV medication with another individual's name, and a note that read, Brian, I'll be back no later, 5:30. Just us. Drawn heart. Stone F. Which Joseph interpreted as a warning that, quotation marks, an unknown individual would soon return to his room to engage in sexual acts. with him. Oh, are you called Brian? I thought you were called Joseph. What's his full name? What's his full name? Brian. Okay, it is Brian King Joe. Oh, what? Whoa. Now, look. As hard as this is to believe, and it baffles me the most, don't get me wrong, I'm actually a heterosexual male, right? And so I don't know personally what the potential dating scene is like as a same-sex couple, or what the kind of romantic banter sort of is. But I'm just guessing, right? Let's just say I'm trying to woo Chat's mum. Like, we're not together, and I'm trying to woo Chat's mum, right? I'm not letting you into any, trade secrets here, but when Chat's mum and I were wooing each other, we talked a lot, we communicated a lot. We because we were in different places, we did some online dates together, played some video game together, watched some TV and movies together. You can still do that remotely, right? And I know that's kind of like very classic. Maybe some of you find that very boring or just very normy, like. But I'm just kind of thinking, I would rather go down that route than send Chat's mum, let's say, some hepatitis C medication with a note saying, I'm going to fuck you up the ass later. Get ready for me. I just got a feeling that probably wouldn't have gone down too well, and she might not have thought that was particularly romantic. Hey, do you fancy some Netflix and chemotherapy? What? Anyway. Just Us, Stone F. What the fuck is Stone F? Stone fuck? Stone fridge magnet? I don't know. What's Stone F? Anyway, Joseph interpreted that as somebody wants to take him up the wrong one. He notified hotel security and Smith's representatives and reported the incident to a non-emergency police line. He claims, maybe, quotation marks are coming up, that just days later, a member of the management team. Oh, so nobody turned up to do him up the wrong one with some AIDS medication. Gotcha. Okay. He claims that just days later, a member of the management team, quote, shamed him for the incident and told him that he was being terminated, suggesting that Joseph made the whole thing up. Well, I have questions, right? I have questions. If you received a letter, and I think these are fair questions to ask. If you received a letter saying, Brian, who he is Brian. I'll be back no later, 5:30. Just Us with a love heart, Stone F, right? And nobody turned up. Nobody turned up. I don't know how you get that to be Will Smith. Maybe there'll be something later in this that'll clarify that. But I'm just, he didn't put, let's get jiggy with it, Will. What, this could be Lady fucking Stoneheart for a week, eh? Heartstone. There's more chance of it being Lady Stoneheart than there is bloody Will. Anyway, let's. Probably would have been a better Game of Thrones ending. I'm just saying. So the management team shame him and say that he was making the whole thing up. A representative for Smith did not immediately respond to Variety's request for comment. No, because you're Variety, you're a piece of tat. The suit claims that due to the termination, Joseph suffered from... Sorry, I don't think I can read this with a straight face. The suit claims that due to the termination, Joseph suffers from PTSD, an economic loss. He's suing for retaliation, wrongful termination, and sexual harassment, and that damages be determined by a jury. Right, look, I've got no skin in this game. I've got no dog in this fight. But can somebody in chat maybe I just too small Bran, maybe you big Bran in chat. But how do you get that letter being Will Smith wants to fuck me up the ass? How do you get how do we get from there to right? Let's go to a different article. Same thing, different article. Because I need, because, okay, here we go. Okay. Now, Will Smith is a married man with children in a very, by the sounds of it, an absolutely god-awful marriage. And there have been rumors for many years that Will Smith does like, some cock. But let's just see this article from a different rag, right? This is from page 6. Will Smith's sexual harassment accuser shared cryptic message day before filing bombshell lawsuit. Things happened, not in quotation marks, just in. There have been rumors. There have legitimately been rumors for years now. Years. Brian King Joseph, the violinist who accused Will Smith of sexual harassment, urged people to stand up for their belief days before filing a lawsuit against the actor. Now, we're going to have a look at what Brian looks like, okay? We're going to have a look at what Brian looks like now, all right? And I don't want anybody to draw stereotypical conclusions, okay? I want people to have an open mind, right? Earlier this year, I was hired to be a performer on a major tour with somebody who was huge in the industry, Joseph said in a video on Instagram that 58,000 people have copied, put on their timelines, and gone like this. So they can steal their content. In December of 2025, I was so excited, proud of myself for getting the opportunity. Unfortunately, some things happened, the musician claimed. I can't get into the details of exactly what that was because it's already a legal issue right now, but The reason why I'm speaking out about this is because getting fired or getting blamed or shamed or threatened or anything like that simply for reporting sexual misconduct or safety threats at work is not okay. End quotation marks. So let's now have a look at what Brian looks like. I am going to speculate, and this is just my stop laughing in chat. This is just my personal opinion, okay? But I think that Brian, with his lipstick on and his makeup and his hair, I think that Brian might just be into guys. It's just a feeling that I got. I got a feeling that Brian might be into dudes. Call it a hunch. Call it women's intuition. But that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from gee, he does makeup better than me fucking mum. Anyway, Brian King Joseph, the violinist who accused Will Smith of sexual harassment, urged people to stand up for their beliefs days before filing a lawsuit against the actor. The former America's Got Talent finalist, 35 years old. 35. You weren't groomed. You're a 35-year-old man. You weren't unless it's his IQ. I don't know. I don't know if it's his IQ. Oh. So Brian, we want you just, Brian, we just want you to look out over the ocean, Brian. Just look out over the ocean. Here, what if I put my leg right up like this? Can you get a good enough picture of me crotch? Yeah? I want me crotch in full on. I'm going to look out lovingly into the sea, but I've got to make sure you get me crotch, yeah? Oh. Yeah. Brian, just act natural. Wax leg on top of fucking railings. How is this? Is this natural enough? For you, probably. That'd be nasty. I was groomed by Will Smith. The former America's Got Talent finalist, 35, said that he knows there are people out there who aren't, quote, afraid to speak out. Quote, I understand. And if that's you, I see you, he added. And that's pretty much it. More updates to come soon. Thanks for listening. Joseph captioned the post. Important PSA. I love you guys. Stay safe out there and always stand up for your beliefs and what is right, no matter what. Page 6 has reached out to Smith and Joseph's reps for comment, but did not immediately hear back. Okay. Okay. Yeah. He's got careful, he's got PTSD. As Page 6 previously reported last Tuesday, Joseph filed a lawsuit against the Bad Boys actor, who's 57, alleging that a, quote, traumatic series of events, end quote, took place during Smith's global tour last year. Joseph claimed Smith was deliberately grooming, you're 35 years of age. You're 35. Was grooming and priming him for further sexual exploitation. Dude, your asshole's like a fucking 70. Anyway, he invited Joseph to take part in the actor's tour in November 2024. While touring with the Fresh Prince of Bel Air alum in March 2025, Joseph allegedly discovered forced entry into his Las Vegas hotel room. Well, it wasn't a forced entry. You said your key got stolen and that somebody had gained access through your key being stolen. Probably, maybe, you're not too sure. So who's wrong here? I mean, forced entry is not in quotation marks. So it looks like Page 6. Tut, tut, tut. With a, quote, a sexual threat of violence. Wait. A sexual threat of violence? Don't you mean a violent sexual threat? How'd you have a sexual threat of violence? I'm going to fucking bum you to death? You better be careful. Do you ever see that outside? Two guys, they get into it outside a pub. And one of us like, careful, mate, I'm going to smash your fucking head in. And the other one goes, all right, I'm going to fucking bum you to death, mate. Oh, that's it, mate. I'm going to the fucking police. That was a sexual threat of violence. Oh, fucking hell. The Luminescence musician claimed a note was left behind reading, Brian, I'll be back. Just us. Signed by Stone F with a heart. What happened to the 5:30? What happened to I'll be back 5:30? Just us. Maybe it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Joseph also. Let's just be honest. That's the only pussy he's managed to get his hands around in life. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Joseph also alleged to have found wipes, a bottle of beer, a red backpack, a bottle of HIV medication with another individual's name, an earring, a hospital discharge paperwork belonging to a person unbeknownst to him. Oh, wait. So Will Smith says to you, according to Brian, Will Smith says to him one time, I feel like we've got a special connection. Right? According to Brian, that's what Will Smith said to him. He then gets a letter that says, I want to get Brian, I'll be back, maybe 5:30, just us, Stone F. He then finds some wipes, a bottle of beer, a red backpack, a bottle of HIV medication that doesn't have Will Smith's name on it, doesn't have his name on it, an earring, a hospital discharge paperwork belonging to a person unbeknownst to him, so it's not Will Smith. And the guy says, do you know what? I think Will Smith's trying to bum me. Time to sue. People are like, as is why people like Will Smith get away with it. Show me one fucking thing. Show me one fucking thing that we've gone through. And I've got no dog in this fight. I'm trying to go through this as objectively as possible. Can you show me one fucking thing that points to Will Smith in any of this, what we've seen? What a fucktard. What an absolute fucking spasmolo. Anyway, after the violinist reported the incident to the hotel, he was allegedly shamed by a tour management team member and fired. So again, not Will Smith. Joseph claimed his termination led to severe emotional distress, economic loss. Well, yeah, you got fired, didn't you? Reputational harm and other damages, and that he suffered from PTSD and other mental illnesses. I've got PTSD and other mental. You got fucking fired, mate. Jesus Christ. I've been fired from a couple of jobs in my time. I went back home and put fucking Neighbours on the TV. I didn't go running to the fucking newspapers going, I've got PTSD and other mental illnesses because I got lost my job at fucking 7-Eleven. It's caused me emotional distress and reputational harm. There is something here that I do agree with Brian about, though. I do believe he's most likely got a lot of mental illnesses. Smith's attorney, Alan B. Grodsky, told Page 6 on Friday, I guess they might not have responded to immediately, but they did, that Joseph's complaint was false, baseless, and reckless. The allegations are categorically denied, and we will use all legal means available to address these claims and to ensure that the truth is brought to light, Grodsky said in a statement. Is it pronounced Grodsky? Joseph first worked with the I Am Legend star in December of 2024. Thanks for that line at the end there where you've already said it earlier in the fucking article. Anyway, it sounds like absolute fucking bollocks. This guy sounds like an absolute fucking tool. I can't see with what's been released. Now, obviously, there's stuff that which we haven't seen, but with what he's providing, nothing in any capacity sounds like Will Smith is done it. Look at this guy. This guy's a fucking poser. Will Smith's let's just be honest, Will Smith has gone through so much shit in the last couple of 3 years. He's a target. If anyone's a victim, you know, if anyone's looking like a potential victim, people are sniffing around Will Smith. They're probably sniffing around Will Smith thinking, hey up. Hey up. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a lawsuit going here. Yeah, I don't see anything there whatsoever from what we went through. From what we went through, I don't see anything that in any capacity points to Will Smith doing anything inappropriate. Hey, Will, do you normally go around with another man's HIV medication? Do you normally do that? Who is Stone F? Nobody turned up to his. Nobody turned up. Nobody turned up. What are the bets that when he reported the incident, he had a full-on fucking weird-ass meltdown, and the tour guide just went, "You're a fucking mentalist. You're fired." Could have been a prank. We don't know what 35-year-old Brian gets up to. But we know that 35-year-old Brian seems to think that he's young enough to be groomed. Self-confesses to have a lot of mental I shouldn't say a lot. I'll take that a lot back. Has other mental illnesses. He says himself that he has mental illnesses, plural. Jeez, man. $35 is the new $8. Well, maybe for him. So looking at it objectively, looking at that information objectively, there doesn't appear to be a single solitary thing that ties Will Smith to it. No, he toured with Will in 2024. There didn't seem to be any issues there. No complaints there. And then in 2025, he goes on his tour. Suddenly there's an issue. And what are the bets, by the way, with that this grooming is going to turn out to be he said. Oh, he said this to me. Was anyone else there? No. Any witnesses? No. But it's what he said. And then Will Smith goes, no. I didn't say that at all. He said. I think somebody's hankering for a payday. I think somebody's sensing some vulnerability in Mr. Smith. Mate, let's just brain fart a scenario. What if I'll do some supers after this piece. What if Will Smith has a proclivity for gentlemen? Okay. Let's see Will Smith has a proclivity for gentlemen. Maybe, let's just say, Will Smith kind of fancied a little bit of Brian Joseph. Right? He's looking for a bit of discretion. He's testing the waters. Testing the waters to see if Brian is interested in getting jiggy with it. And Brian suddenly is like, ooh, this is something I can exploit. So you take something which has got maybe a little bit of truth in it. Maybe Will did say to him, do you know what? I think you and me, we've got a really good connection. You know, what if Will did say that to him? Because Will's testing the waters. And then the guy's just like, oh, okay. I sense that I can almost ransom, blackmail his sexuality to get a payday. I mean, that letter that was left in the hotel room, handwriting analysis would be able to prove whether it is Will Smith's writing or not. And I know that I haven't even seen it or anything, and I have no idea. But my gut, and I do have a substantial gut, my gut is telling me that that's not Will Smith's handwriting on that letter. So what is it all going to be? A whole lawsuit on he said. Now, if the guy's got some damning evidence, which we're not privy to at the moment, but let's just say from what he said, I'm going to speculate he hasn't. I'm going to speculate he hasn't at all. And when somebody starts talking about lawsuits and their own personal mental illnesses and getting fired gave me PTSD, then I'm kind of thinking that you're a little bit of a drama queen wanker. Yeah. I don't believe him. Brian, I don't believe you for 1 minute. I don't believe you for 1 minute. I'm sure Will's no angel, and my God, he's done some dumb shit in his time. Cough, Oscars cough. But yeah, I don't feel that this is going to go anywhere or do anything. Newcastle 0, Palace 0 at the halftime break. Right, let's go through a few super duperies. I say a few, there's quite a few stacked up, so excuse me. Thrud94 has been a member for 11 months. Thrud, thank you very much indeed. Signor Nessono with a 49-month membership. Thank you. YouTube still haven't changed my tier levels, by the way. Sir Boy of Lard has been a member for 27 months. Thank you. AC Wolves got their first win. Wolves got their first win yesterday, 3-0 against West Ham, I think it was. First win of the season. 20 games it took them to get their first win. Video Enjoyer with a £5 says, what's the over-under on Starmer being next? I wish. Get rid of the twat. By any means necessary, by hook or by crook. Aaron, YouTube has not crashed for me today so far. Now I've just gone and jinxed it, but Gordon Cadell with a £2 says he got caught faster than Will's coming out scene. Ouch. Ministry of Wrong Think with the $5 says, say what you will about Trump, that Maduro shit was so well done, it's scary. In, out, put the kettle on. In, out, put the kettle on. Calioth with a 24-month membership. Calioth, thank you. Lots of remembering today. Appreciate them. Nick XH has been a member for 23 months as well. Nick, thank you.
Boobies.
Yeah, boobies. Calioth with a $2 says getting on Mr. Smith is a pound Me Too violation. Well, we've just gone through that. I don't think anyone was trying to. Well, at least he wasn't. At least Brian wasn't. Mike with a $10 says, "Here's an idea. Maybe let the actual Venezuelans, both in the US and abroad, decide if this is a good thing or not, and not liberal white women." Crazy concept. Oh, Mike. Oh, you're so naive, Mike. You see, the liberal white woman, who's actually a racist bitch, needs to speak down to the little people because she needs to defend the little people that she deems herself to be superior to, and hence that they need to hear her opinion in the first place. Because she's a racist bitch. Just like all liberals are. Massive racists. Ministry of Wrong Think with a $5 says, was anyone else creeped the fuck out that Steve went on to be a high school coach / a sex ed teacher simultaneously? I think they were trying to play up on him being, a bit of a ladies' man back in the day, but Steve didn't do anything for 4 seasons. They gave him nothing. He had a good first season, good as the arsehole, had a good redemption, and then he did nothing with him. Nothing. He was just, and every time that he was like in a scene with like Dustin, he's the best thing in the scene. He's like he's like the most underutilized character and the best character. He's a million times better than all the rest of them. Fucking Nancy. Fuck off, Nancy. It was a shit. It was shit. Your Barmy with a $2 says Jeffrey Dahmer is better than Vecna confirmed. Okay. Video Enjoy with a £10 says, why hasn't anyone added the Electric Six song to those memes? Girl, I want to take you to a gay bar. Because Will doesn't want to take a girl to a gay bar. He wants to meet a guy at a gay bar. Go for Broke with a $5 says, hello, Az. I was wondering what your top 5 comic books of 2025 were. You only need to know one, and that was Saints and Sinners. One of the stories written by yours fucking truly. The biggest selling in terms of volume Rippaverse book of 2025 with over 13,000 books sold, bringing in over $515,000. Oh, that's the only fucking comic you need. Also, buy Transformers. It's really good. But I tell you what, the only comics that I bought last year, or the only books that I bought last year, were Rippaverse, a couple of Batman books from DC, and the Skybound Transformers books. The 2 Batman books, the new run by Matt Fraction, I thought the first issue was terrible. And I thought Hush 2 which is written by Jeff Loeb, and I really do like Jeff Loeb as a writer. I thought was just awful. Hush 2 was just awful. So the DC ones didn't even get a look in. So Rippaverse Books and Skybound Transformers. They're the only ones that are worth it for me. Oh, yes. No, I did get the Kelly Jones and Matt Wagner's Dracula, and that was fucking great. That was great stuff. Book 2 was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Looking forward to book 3. The first Hush is amazing, Aaron. The first Hush is amazing. It's one of the best story arcs ever made, ever written for Batman. Hush 2, load of shit. Absolute load of shit. Sorry, not sorry. Burret Face has been been a member, I should say, sorry, for 10 months. Thank you. Ministry of Wrong Think with the $2 is, do you think I'm pretty? Fuck you, get him out of it. Ginger Adventure with the $2 is, hey, Grok, put Az in a bikini and turn him around. God damn it, Leroy. Fuck's sake. Jack the Tech with a $10 quote. It was always the women, and above all, the young ones, who are the most bigoted adherents of the party, the swallower of slogans, the amateur spies and noses out of unorthodoxy. George Orwell, 1984. Boom. Yeah. George Orwell's, I mean, there's a lot of people that got a lot of apologies for George Orwell, you know. Particularly when 1984 was meant to be a warning. It wasn't meant to be a fucking manifesto by the Labour Party. William Barr with a £2 says, Harry Enfield. TVP. Women, know your limits. There's some... Shall I pull one of those up? Here. Harry Enfield. Women. Here we go. Women, know your... Yeah. Let's pick up one of these. We might get... I say me. Might get copyright hit for that. Probably will. But let's have a look. It is fucking hilarious. I'll just cut it out. Remember when comedy used to be funny? Yeah, once upon a time we could laugh at that sort of stuff. Not anymore. No sir, no ma'am, not anymore. Josh Knight with a $5 says, politics, bloodsuckers, literal vampires, is indeed a strong arm of the devil. Firm handshake, dear Az. Firm handshakes to you, Josh. Love you, bro. Kel Saul has been a member for 4 months. Kel Saul, thank you. Jack Sparrow with 100 yen says, I saw you stream with Mark Millard and Gary. You were slimmer back then. What happened? No gym, no diet. You look much fatter now. Thank you. Aye. Low Fly Ink Blot Beats with a $2 says, may we please get a... There you go. For the new year, Az. There you go. You got a hot dog. Shout Section Big Band with a $5 says, don't worry, Starfleet Academy is coming out soon. That'll make all our problems seem small. Well, if you weren't here on Friday Night Tights, I have a little treat. Did I press the wrong one? Okay.
Hot dog.
There you go. There's the verb one. A friend of mine saw this and they thought that this would be perfect for me to wear while I'm doing the Starfleet Academy reviews. Da, 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 da. Yes, I'm going to wear my gay Starfleet insignia queer flag shit when I do my reviews. Let's see how many episodes it takes for the Klingon to take it up the shitter. Right. I'm guessing probably one. A Klingon does not come and leave another man to come. Anyway. The Grim Dark with a 27-month says, Supaz, Happy New Year. Mine just started off being admitted to the A&E. Told I need to stay the night while they check my heart is okay. Bring it on, 2026. Hey, dude, look after yourself, man. Look after yourself. Hopefully it's just a spike in funny juice or something, yeah? But you look after yourself. Oh, okay. Hold on. I don't. Okay, so just a quickie here. So while all the leftists are going mad at Donald Trump in America, this is Venezuela right now. Eating the allegedly celebrating the anyway, you just don't know anymore. That could be a video from 15 years ago for all we know. It's the internet. Everyone lies. Everything lies. Everything's a lie. Fireway Finley with a 44-month membership. Thank you. Will Mel with a $2 says, haha, 2026 is going to be a great year. I nearly said why ear that for and I don't know. You don't have to censor ear, Will. It's fine. They'll let that one through. Maybe. The Lord of the Pants with an $8.88. It was a violinist. I would have assumed Will preferred pianists. And now you're getting paid for my shit post. I thought he was into the pink oboe. Boobs. KKK took my baby away with a $2 is slapped with a lawsuit. Was right there, Variety. Well, according to Variety, he had been past tense, been sued. Not that just filed. And it'll probably go nowhere. Roller Coaster gifting 5 memberships to the stream. Roller Coaster, thank you. Appreciate you. Gordon Cadell with a £2 says Will Smith and got is called The Bells End Season 8. You lost me, Will. I can't even translate this one. Will Smith. I can't do it. I can't decipher it. I can't even fill in the missing blanks. Calioth with a $2 says, was his talent doing something with Will Smith? Maybe. Okay, what about this? We played with this scenario that maybe there was a little bit of truth. What if Brian came on to Will and Will said, No, thank you. And he felt spurned and embarrassed. What about that? That's a potential. That's a potential. Tanaroo with the $2 says post-traumatic Smith disorder. Something like that. Brocky Man with a $10 says instead of having photos with his crotch front and center, maybe he should have taken a photo of material he found in his room. You know, proof. Well, where is the note? This isn't a criminal investigation, so he hasn't handed it over to the police. This is a civil suit. He's suing him. There's not a criminal investigation here. So he should have the letter. He should have the bottle. Where, you know? Buffalo Blue Bear has been a member for 34 months. Thank you. Marty Gray with a £5 says, hey, Laz, it's Toon versus Palace. Yes, it is. May the best team win. Have a cracking Sunday, gaffer. I hate to say this, Marty, but I don't care if Palace are the worst team today. I still want them to win. I need them. They've picked up 1 point in 4 matches, mate. We need these 3 fucking points today. Big time. Big time. We need to get back on track. We've got too many injuries. We've got too many fixtures and we're too tired right now. But we have put out, I think, the strongest team that we can put out today. So fingers crossed. Malcolm Tucker is also gifted 5 memberships to the stream. Malcolm, thank you. Now, fackety bye. Malcolm Tucker with the $2 as well says that weirdo wants to be groomed. I find when a grown adult, never mind a grown adult, but an absolutely certain a man who's in his mid-30s, 35 years old, when you're using verbiage like groomed, then there is some sort of infantile vernacular that you're trying to get across. I find it pretty disgusting. You're 35. You're not being groomed. You're an adult. You're an adult who can make fucking adult decisions. You're not 16. You know, you're not influential. You're not 17. You're not 18. You're not even 19. Even though 2 of those are an adult, but, you know, even giving the benefit. You're 35. You don't get fucking groomed, you fucking hell. Video Enjoy with another £5 says, see, here's your mistake, as you should be posting this as engagement on the socials. Hey, guys, do you think about Will Smith? I don't think anyone cares. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, guys, what's your favorite song? See, it can't be specific. Do you like Will Smith's? Too specific. You need to make it very general so that any old daft fucker can get involved. Hey guys, what's your favorite color? Hey guys, what country would you love to go visit? Casual Sadism has been a member for 14 months. Thank you. Dark Hierophant has been a member for 20 months. Thank you. Crimson Shadow with a membership for 26 says, hey, Az, Happy New Year. I hope you're doing good. Thanks again for keeping this mad Scotsman entertained. And Crimson Shadow with a £3 super sticker of fist bump. Whack bang. Star Wars Lego has been a member for my ass is numb. My ass is literally fucking numb. Has been a member, I should say, for 4 months. At what level? Not too sure. Hembry Jeremiah with a $5 says, are you happy for what happened in Venezuela? Do you think this should happen to your prime minister? Look, I don't know much about Venezuela at all, other than it was essentially run by a cartel dictator. That's as far as my sort of knowledge went on Venezuela. So can't really comment about that. They seem to be pretty happy about it from what we've just seen. But if Trump wants to come over and take Keir Starmer, he's fucking welcome to him. And you don't have to arrive back in America with him in the plane. If you lose him on the way, that's fine as well. But holy shit, get rid of this fucking Labour Party ASAP. Not that the Conservatives are any good. Not that there's really any good alternatives. Too much infighting with Reform. They're always fighting at each other. Rook Taking Rooks has been a member for 22 months. Thank you, Rook Taking Rooks. Oh, yeah, and the Green Party's literally just turned into poison fucking ivy. Hembry Jeremiah has become a member on the channel. Thank you. Apart from not fit. Larry Escher with a $20 2026. Happy 2026 as. Will you be joining me in another weight loss fitness push? My goal is 30 pounds in the next 3 months. Also, please bring back a key light, even if it's dim. It's hard to see you. Don't you like the sexy lighting of me turning different colors? Different shades of red? I'm mad! No, wait. I'm very calm, as you can see. Key light's right here, but it's doing my fucking tits in, man. Look, hold on. Oof. Oof. Ah. Ooh. There you go. Oh. Oh. It's off. Yes. Is the answer, Larry. I will be. Big time. Big time. Mass Text with a $5 says, as call it with the foul language. I mean, how old are you? I'm fucking cunting 50. I'm cunting fucking shitting fuck cunt 51 in about 3 weeks time. You fucking cunt fuck lung fuck cunt fuck liquor cunt bitch cunt. In case you didn't know. David Smart Jr. with a $5 says Daisy Ridley is 0 and 3 in films. We Bury the Dead was shite. She failed in sci-fi. She failed in action movies. Now she failed in horror genre. That Bury the Dead, that one looked like it could be okay, didn't it? Bury the Dead. Hold on. We Bury the Dead. Yeah, I thought that one looked like it had the best chance of being okay. Not very good. 6.2 on IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes, 84 critics, 47 with viewers. Paying customers. Let's bring up the numbers. Is it a streaming film or is it out at the cinema, by the way? Well, it definitely, if it came out at the cinema, it's definitely not in the top 5. Oh, it was a new entry at number 11. It was a new entry at number 11, and it took 2.5 million. Oh my God. It did 2.5 million the whole weekend. It did 1.3 million on the Friday. It did 695,000 on the Saturday. And a projected 495,000 today. Making its opening weekend 2.5 million. Domestically, it's only open domestically by the looks of it. Budget-wise, is it a remake of another film? It is alleged to have a budget of around 10 to 20 million. So let's just say for argument's sake, it's got a budget of 10 million. Let's be really nice. If it's got a budget of 10 million, it probably has to make, let's say 21 million, because I don't think this has had a lot of marketing. It'd probably have to hit around 21 million to break even. $2.5 million in its best weekend it's going to have. So it's likely going to lose money. Likely going to lose money on a budget of 10 million. But if it's got a budget of 20 million, then it needs to make about 42 million to break even. Which, fuck it out. Which, Chihuahua. Sinewave or Sinwave with a £2 says, am I pretty? Millie Bimmy Brownface. Of course you are. Video Enjoy with a £5 says, choose Millie Bobby or Ricky Bobby. Who the fuck is Ricky Bobby? I have no idea who Ricky Bobby is. Senor Nasuno with a $5 says, was watching an episode of Banakek, maybe. Or is that meant to be Bangkok? I don't know. With Margot Kidder from 1972, Banakek introduced himself and she responded, so you go by one name like Superman. Banachek. Banachek. Okay, Banachek. Oh, George Peppard. Huh. Well. Before the A-Team. Before Hannibal Smith, he was Banachek. Right. This is here we go. Let's just use this one. Now we know that this was happening, but it's just to kind of make you aware of the immediacy of this. Let me share this. 3 Xbox games are shutting down their servers in January 2026. I haven't seen The Housemaid, no. But I'm always up for something that Sydney Sweeney gets her tits out in if she does. Just saying. A new year, unfortunately, brings 12 more months of server closures throughout the gaming industry, and we look ahead to the rest of January. There are 3 confirmed to be shutting their servers on Xbox so far. The most notable of the 3 is undoubtedly BioWare and EA's Anthem. Back in August, it was delisted on Xbox back in August, but is now shutting its servers off for good in January. as an online-only game, Anthem will no longer be playable in any form on any platform after the server closing date of January the 12th. There is only 8 days left. 8 days left. And then Anthem servers are closing down. Why can't I play Anthem offline? Anthem was designed to be an online-only title. So once the servers go offline, the game will no longer be playable. Just imagine, folks. You've got a game like Anthem that's going offline on the 12th. You'll never be able to play it again. Maybe some people have managed to acquire the source code or something. Maybe got some private servers. Put it this way, it's done. It's dead. And yet, you can still play a game like Phantasy Star online. Not because the online servers are still active. They're not. And I'm not talking about emulated servers or anything like that. The official servers are all gone. Done. But Phantasy Star Online had an offline mode. And you could take the character that you were playing online into the offline mode as well. So you could, if you wanted to, just play your character offline. And then if you wanted to, take your character and bring it online. But now, because they're so desperate to control everything, can't do that. Can't have an offline mode. Nuh-uh. Must be online at all times. And now, if you purchase the game, well, that's it. Your money got you a finite run. Can't turn it back on again. Can't play it again. And I'll be honest, I thought, should I reinstall Anthem and have a last hurrah stream of Anthem? And then I thought to myself, why? It's not any good. And I gave Anthem as fair a shake as you can. In actual fact, earlier today, I went back and I watched one of my videos where I was talking about how they shouldn't release Anthem in its current state when the open beta happened, and I played the open beta. And I was really fair. I commented on what I liked about it. And then I commented on what the two huge problems were. That if they released the game in that state, it would be disastrous. Well, guess what? They released the game in that state. And it was disastrous because once they opened up the other areas and not the limited area, there was nothing else to the game at all. What you saw in the beta was the game. There was just more of it, more areas. And it had so many problems, so many bugs, so many issues. And they wanted 6 million copies sold in the first 30 days, I think it was. And they ended up getting 3. I think it was just less than 3 million. Half of what they wanted. They created a roadmap of the future. They didn't stick to it. And then they just said, we're going to start redesigning the game. And I remember that piece of slime bullshit journalist, what's he called? Jason Schreier, that fucking slug of a human being. He was saying, oh, Anthem 2.0 is on the way, and it's going to be fucking amazing, and it's going to solve everything. Bam, 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 bam. And then they said, "Oh, we're doing we're going to show off this bit of content that we're going to do," and it was shit. And then they just went, "We give up. We're not doing anymore. We're not doing anymore. It's done. It's over." Bang. And that was it. And that was it. That was it. It was done. It was over as a game. And so it's literally been rotting away now. No new content. I don't think it's been supported. It's just existed since 2019. Doing nothing for 5 years. So yeah, it goes offline. So I thought there's not even any point in me giving it a last hurrah, because why bother? It's not as if there's any nostalgia attached to it. It's not as if there's any sentiment, would be probably more the correct usage here. There's no sentiment to it because it was a mess. The whole design process by BioWare was a mess. Fucking Newcastle. God damn it, Leroy. They didn't know what they were doing with the game. They were bullshitting. When they showed off that vertical slice in 2017 at E3, that was the first that the developers had seen it. And they were just like, and then when they went back to BioWare, they said, right, we need to make it like this. So then they were up against a crunch of time to get it out for 2019. Crazy. Absolute mismanagement. They chopped and changed what the game was going to be. Management changed. People left. It seemed to be horrendously mismanaged, which seems to be the BioWare way. And I'm amazed that BioWare is still functioning. I mean, barely functioning. Because all their franchises are dead apart from, well, I say apart from, it's a Hail Mary to see if anyone's interested in Mass Effect. And because they're still in the development phase of Mass Effect 4, that game's not going to be out until 2030, 2031. When EA get bought out by the Saudis, when it all goes through, all finalized, are the Saudis going to be bothered about this? Or are they just going to cut BioWare off? I could see them cutting BioWare off. I can see them doing that. I can see them saying, stop production immediately. I can see that happening. So Anthem goes quietly into the night and nobody gave a shit. Nor should they. Ta-ta. Ay, Chihuahua. Ay, Chihuahua. BioWare's been dead for more than 8 years. BioWare's been dead for probably, I would say, 13 years. Give or take, since probably the end of Mass Effect 3. Got a PayPal tip of £5 from GM. Boobies. I won't dox you, but GM. No, Mass Effect 3 Andromeda was a piece of shit. Andromeda was a piece of shit. Which caused a lot of issues at the company. Not my problem. Right. Are we gonna wrap it up there? Let's wrap it up there, folks. And I'm gonna be back in an hour and 40 minutes, or just a little bit over, with Sunday Fun Day. To be determined what playing. There's only myself, Kara, and Mr. Porkchop today. I know Newcastle are 1-up, sadly. I don't think I want to do Arc Raiders. I don't think I'm mentally tuned for that today. So it might be headliners. Might be the headliners. I don't think I'm mentally tuned for Arc Raiders, guys. I think I would go nuts. I think we'll do some headliners. That's what I'm thinking. Please, no more headliners. Come on, Sarah. What the fuck? Headliners is great. It's a lot of fun. Play an old one. You're grey. You don't get a vote. So massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. Mods, thank you for giving up your free time. Everybody who super chatted, remembered, gifted memberships, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'll see you in just under an hour and a half for Sunday Fun Day. Until then, you take care. Goodbye, Baloo.